As you've rightly put it, we are actually in Kisumu, and you'll be asking yourself why we are actually on the main highway from Kisumu to Nairobi. This is because Governor Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o and his deputy Dr. Matthews Owili have actually managed to convince the demonstrators. They gathered at Kondele at around 8 a.m. in the morning. They had a small discussion over how they want to conduct today's demonstration. And what has happened is that instead of actually going straight into the CBD as is usually the case, they have actually prevailed upon the demonstrators to take the southern bypass from Kondele and pass outside town towards Nyamasaria. And from here, the governor and the deputy governor will actually be addressing the demonstrators and, of course, tell them what they think about demonstration and how they want these demonstrations to go on going forward. Remember, the former Prime Minister and Opposition Chief Raila Amolo Odinga has actually indicated that they will be holding demonstrations on Monday and Thursdays. And of course, that Bentro Enjoy, without doubt, is a massive disruption in terms of activities in the CBD. And Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o and his deputy have actually seen it fit to actually join the demonstrations and prevail upon the demonstrators to actually carry out peaceful demonstration and not within the CBD, where of course normal operation is not actually going on, but actually convince them to actually move, demonstrate as the constitution allows them to do so, but actually do it outside the town. And of course, as we speak right now, we are on the Nyamasaria bridge flyover, and they will be moving towards Nairobi Road just to express their dissatisfaction on various issues that, of course, the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga has actually raised. And then from here, of course, they will be gathering not far away from where we are. And then Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o can actually address them. Critically also, Bentro Enjoy is the fact that since morning, most of the businesses have actually remained closed. And this is due to the fact that we witnessed some skirmishes and unruly behavior in the last demonstration that happened in last week. And of course, that has actually advised the situation where most businessmen have actually closed their businesses to ensure that they're actually not caught up in the fracas that might actually have occurred today. But of course, credit goes to the governor and his deputy for actually ensuring that they've come out with a perfect plan to ensure that these demonstrations are actually not headed into the CBD, and where of course they'll run into the police and eventually, of course, the confusion that comes thereafter. And they've ensured that this is a much more organized demonstration, a much more guided demonstration, and they're actually moving towards Nyamasaria. We're actually at a Nyamasaria place. I'll just actually point out also how things are here in Kisumu. The place where, of course, they gather before they start this demonstration is at around Kondele roundabout. And they actually indeed met at Kondele roundabout quite early in the morning. We also know for a fact that when you go to town, there are bonfires that are actually lit along the way. And then, of course, in parts of Nyalenda and Obunga and Nyalenda, we've actually witnessed where youth actually engaging police in running battles.